You know, I've always wanted to visit a real French chateau and vineyard, but it's so expensive to get there, not to mention the fact that they've got a different word for everything.
Well, fear not, my fellow wine enthusiasts. Just pack up your palates, wine your way north through the various vineyards of vinifera varietals of Traverse City's Old Mission Peninsula, and welcome yourself to Chateau Chantal, an award-winning winery and inn with some of the most beautiful views and wonderful wines you'll ever find. This place will literally blow your fine wine mind. And if you didn't know where you were, a frequent occurrence for me, you'd swear you were at one of Europe's finest chateaus. As luck would have it, the dynamic dad-daughter duo of Bob Began and Marie Chantal Delis were walking the winery that day. So we sat down for a spell to talk about the wonderful world of wine.
Now, unbeknownst to a lot of people, I've actually been to Italy and France, and I've been to some beautiful chateaus there and beautiful wineries. They've got nothing on this place. This place is, in a word, spectacular. And Bob, I guess you actually planted these vines a long time ago?
Yeah, we did. In '83, we bought it as a cherry orchard, and for about 10 years did cherries. And but every year we take out 5 or 8 acres and put vines in. And then in '93, we built this first building here. So
Right.
10 years later, we got into the wine business.
What made you want to plant grapes up here?
Well, I don't know. We moved up here from Detroit, built a house in the West Bay, just due west of here in '80. And I was still in my 40s and young enough to start something else. And I was interested in that. Both my parents were Quebecois, from Quebec, in the backwoods farms there. And so I had some taste for that, but I didn't know anything about raising grapes.
What do you think the secret is?
Well, you need a ripe grape.
Well, yep.
And you need a man like we had here for 25 years, just short a couple months. Mark Johnson, who's a graduate winemaker from Geisenheim, University of Wiesbaden. Mark was well trained, and he was highly motivated, and spent 25 years here. He died last August.
Oh.
Yeah, a wonderful guy.
And Marie, people don't realize till they get here that you've got a 365-degree panoramic view of the entire bay here.
Yes. We're positioned high on this ridge out on Old Mission so that you can see both east and west Grand Traverse Bay, and it's just a really remarkable spot to come and taste some wine.
And you have a bed and breakfast up here as well, correct?
We do. When we opened, we started with just 3 rooms, and we expanded in '03 to add up to a total of 11 now.
And you also do wine tastings, you do pairings and dinners.
Right, we offer a really large array of wine experiences here. Beyond wine tasting, we can come sit out here on the patio, enjoy a glass of wine, take some wine home with you, but we also offer wine education classes that have to do with food and wine pairing, which are also really enjoyable. They're kind of light lunches that have a tour or a 7-course wine pairing dinner, so you really learn about how the food and wine interact together while you're having a great meal.
Well, people really need to drink more Michigan wines. I was just asked to be a celebrity guest judge at the big Michigan wine competition in Lansing.
Yes.
And I've never spit out so much wonderful wine. It's like,
Right.
There were like 400 wines plus, and our table tasted about 100. And I don't think people realize how incredibly good and the quality of Michigan wine is. It's wonderful. And your wines I've had, bravo. I mean, thank you for what you did and starting this so many years ago, because they're wonderful wines.
Thank you.
Now, I'm sure the chateaus in France are very nice. I've seen pictures. But if you want to visit an awesome one this weekend where they parlez-vous English, Chateau Chantal is waiting to wow you. Besides, you already know how to drink wine, so you got that going for you. Le bonus.